It's starting. We're already feeling the build-up to the full moon. And what's coming next will flip your reality inside out. If the last few hours of your life have felt unexplainable, you're not imagining it. You're not spiraling. You're being tuned. This isn't just another moon cycle. This is the pink full moon, charged with something that doesn't feel like anything you've experienced recently, and it hasn't even peaked yet. You're already sinking to a new frequency. But this one doesn't come in softly, it disrupts. And if you're spiritually attuned, you're picking it up early. And if you've been having vivid or downright bizarre dreams lately, keep watching. Because there's one specific reason this is happening right now, and I'll explain it later, so stay tuned. But the real question isn't what's happening to you, it's what you're truly being prepared for. You're being prepared for something that's already on its way. You're being tuned, but to what? That inner tension you're carrying, the sense that something's building, like you're standing right at the edge of something, that's not your imagination. That's alignment in progress. The pink moon isn't just flipping an energetic switch. It's aligning you with something you haven't fully encountered yet, a moment, an interaction, a turning point. And here's what most people miss. You don't need to see it for it to be happening. The shift doesn't ask for your permission. It just pulls you in. Somewhere behind this rising pressure, something is watching, waiting. And while your mind tries to make sense of it, your body has already started reacting. You're not imagining the tension. And tonight, your body's going to show you exactly what it's been bracing for. The pink moon creates a weird limbo state. Your body doesn't know what it wants. That strange, frustrating space where you're physically drained, but your mind refuses to shut off. You're lying in bed, eyelids heavy, but your thoughts, electric, vivid, racing, or maybe it's the opposite. You're sleepy all day, dragging through every moment like you're moving underwater. But then, bam, night falls, and suddenly, you're fully alert. Like something turned on inside you. This isn't insomnia. This is the moon dragging you into its liminal zone. The pink full moon doesn't just light up the sky. It creates in-between spaces, a crack between realities. And right now, you're living inside that crack. Your body is in a tug-of-war between rest and readiness. Why? Because this moon is a threshold, and it doesn't want you unconscious when it opens. Restlessness is not a failure of the body. It's the soul bracing for change. So if you feel like your energy is weird, like you're walking between timelines, unable to find the right pace, you're not alone. And no, it's not just caffeine or stress. This is energetic tension, the kind that means something's coming. And for some people, it's already here, because the moon doesn't wait for everyone to be ready. The moon sees everything, even what you thought went unnoticed. This pink full moon is not just emotional, it's karmic. It's a checkpoint, a reckoning. If you've been moving from the heart, helping others, showing kindness, even when no one was watching, get ready. Because this moon is bringing unexpected gifts. Tiny miracles, doors opening, people reaching out, sudden clarity. And it might not even make sense at first, until you remember what you gave. But be warned, it works both ways. The same moon that blesses also reveals. If you've been avoiding truth, hurting others, cutting corners, this moon might stir things up. Because when the veil thins, what's hidden doesn't stay hidden for long. This moon isn't about punishment, it's about reflection. What you send out echoes back. So don't be surprised if you suddenly feel the weight of your choices or their rewards all showing up at once. The universe keeps score in energy, and tonight, the pink moon flips the ledger open. You'll feel things you can't even explain. Words won't cooperate. You'll open your mouth to explain what's moving inside you, and the words just won't show up. Or they'll show up wrong. There's this pressure rising inside, something important, something real. But when you try to talk about it, it slips between your sentences. The deeper you reach, the less language seems to work. It's not because you're confused, it's because you're tapping into something that isn't meant to be translated. This pink full moon is flooding the collective with non-verbal truth. Downloads, symbols, intuitive flashes, feelings that speak louder than your inner voice. Some moments aren't meant to be described, they're meant to be survived or remembered. You might feel more emotional than usual, not because you're overwhelmed, but because your soul is speaking in a language older than words. This is why music feels deeper, why art suddenly hurts in a beautiful way, why silence has become louder than ever before. You'll be forced to feel it, not phrase it. So if you're fumbling for words, it's not a block. It's an upgrade. Language isn't breaking, you're just rising above it. Your reflection is strange on purpose. It doesn't hit you like a thunderclap, it creeps in. Quiet, subtle, just strange enough to make you pause. You catch your reflection while brushing your teeth, walking past a shop window, or glancing at your phone screen. You stop, not because something looks wrong, but because something feels unfamiliar. It's still your face, still your eyes, but it carries something else, a different kind of weight or lightness. Maybe it's the way your expression rests, like you're halfway through a thought you didn't know you were having. Maybe you notice your posture is different, more relaxed, or more confident than usual. For a second, it feels like you're seeing someone you haven't become yet, or someone you used to be, long before life bent you into the version you've grown used to. And this isn't a one-time occurrence. It might happen more than once, enough that it starts to feel deliberate, almost like a message, disguised as a moment. The pink full moon doesn't just light up the sky, it casts shadows across timelines. You're not just witnessing a shift in energy, you're meeting one. The moon isn't asking you to change, it's revealing who you're syncing with. This version of you, the one that catches you off guard, doesn't need fixing. They aren't a warning, they're a glimpse of alignment, a brief encounter with the part of you that already knows what to do next, already made peace with the mess, already moved forward, gracefully, without needing all the answers. That quiet sense of recognition you feel, it's not your imagination, it's resonance. You've already set something in motion, and this moon is confirming it. You're not becoming someone new. You're catching up to who you've always been. And now that you've seen them, really seen them, you'll start to feel the shift from the inside out. Suddenly starving. Then, nothing. Like your body's on a cycle you can't control. Right now, your body is playing by rules it doesn't even remember agreeing to. You wake up ravenous, like you haven't eaten in days, and then by the time the food hits your plate, it's like your hunger packed its bags and left. Hours later, something shifts again, and you're back in front of the fridge, staring into it like it holds the secrets of the universe. This isn't about cravings, this is a system reboot. The pink full moon isn't just shifting energy, it's rerouting the entire way your body interprets its needs. And the first place that shows up is your gut. Because your stomach is more than digestion, it's memory, it's emotion, it's where your power lives, it's where your intuition screams when you try to quiet it. And when lunar waves start pouring in, that center lights up like a storm. Your gut doesn't just respond to food, it responds to truth. And right now, everything inside you is being re-evaluated. What you consume, what you avoid, what you chase without knowing why. You're not craving food, you're craving alignment. But alignment doesn't always come in the shape of a meal. Sometimes it's the sudden loss of appetite that signals you're done swallowing what no longer serves you. Sometimes it's the hunger that won't quit because your soul is starving for clarity. You might feel this on a level that bypasses logic. You'll wonder why you're rejecting the things that once comforted you, or why your comfort food suddenly tastes hollow. Because the pink moon doesn't just touch your emotional world, it rearranges the circuitry. It sends messages through biology, bypassing the brain entirely. And your appetite is the loudest of those messengers right now. Your body isn't malfunctioning, it's reprogramming. Let yourself notice what draws you in and what suddenly repels you. Not just food, but people, habits, energy. Your gut knows. And under this moon, it's not whispering anymore. It's flipping switches, rerouting instincts, shutting off autopilot. And every time you feel that strange shift, that jolt between hunger and silence, know this: it's not about eating. It's about remembering what you're really hungry for. There's a shift happening in how your intuition speaks to you. It's not soft, and it's definitely not subtle. As we move closer to the pink full moon, your inner voice is coming online with a sharper edge. It's clear, it's direct, and it's got zero patience for your usual excuses. You'll be standing in the middle of a decision, and suddenly a thought cuts in like a laser. Oh yeah, great idea. Let's try the exact same thing and expect something new. Sure, go ahead. Pretend you don't already know how this ends. But this isn't self-doubt. It's not anxiety. This is your higher self using humor as a wake-up call. Because when calm whispers didn't work, this version of you decided it's time to get real. It's not mocking you, it's activating you. The moon is lighting up the channels between logic and instinct, turning your gut into something fierce, fast, and unexpectedly funny. This isn't about judgment, it's about truth. Truth you already knew, but didn't want to admit. And now it's coming through not as overthinking, but as that one sharp line that makes you laugh, and then suddenly stop laughing because it hit too close. Sometimes your highest guidance sounds like the friend who doesn't sugarcoat anything, because your spirit is done waiting for you to wake up slowly. It knows you're ready, it knows your patterns, and it's not here to be gentle, it's here to check you, challenge you, and move you. So if your intuition feels unusually bold right now, don't ignore it. Because behind the sarcasm is your next breakthrough. Do you remember when I said there's one specific reason your dreams have been strange lately? This is it. The pink full moon isn't just shifting energy, it's warping the boundary between worlds. Dreams are starting to feel real. You wake up with full conversations still echoing, emotions that linger, and a sense you've just lived another life. And maybe you have. You're visiting places that don't exist here, but feel like home, surrounded by people you've never met, but miss deeply. It's not nostalgia, it's recognition. These dreams aren't random. They're maps, lessons, clues. Someone or something is trying to show you what comes next. And when you return to waking life, it doesn't feel right. Reality feels soft. Time blurs, sounds flatten. You're here, but you're not fully here. The moon is lifting the veil between this world and the one underneath. Not broken, just thin. You're not dreaming more. You're remembering more. And some of what you're remembering, you're not just remembering the past, you're being shown what might happen next. Some of it is caution. Some of it is preparation. Some of it is guidance disguised as déjà vu. Because what's coming next, you've already seen it. And soon, you'll see it again. But this time, awake. If you're still watching, I'd like to